Hello friends and family of Eagle's Wings. We're standing here in the Temple Mount today. It's Michael Onifer and Aaron Durstein here.
Hello everyone.
It's our 11th day here in Jerusalem, and we wanted to let you know what an exciting thing it is to be here on the Temple Mount. They allowed us to bring the camera in. That was about all we could get in today. But we're standing here in this place, and we wanted to give an update to you. And Michael's here with me just to let you know of what an exciting time it is for us to be here in the land, to know that our God reigns, and even in this place where it has been contended over years here in the Temple Mount, that our God will be worshipped and glorified as he was in the past when the Israelites came up and established Solomon's temple and said the Lord is good and his mercy endures forever. So we are just thrilled. We just know that God is moving, that he's changing things, and he's working through the house of prayer and the initiatives as we're here in the land. Michael.
And so, here we are, and this is a place of, this is, ground zero, if you will, of the Spirit. This is the epicenter of spiritual contention. This is where the houses of prayer are colliding in the earth, right in this place here where we're standing. And it's just incredible to be here looking at the Mount of Olives directly in front of us. The Al-Aqsa Mosque is over here to our right, and the Dome of the Rock behind us. But now I want to take you back to the prayer room, and I want to show you the view there, because right now we're in the center of the old city of Jerusalem, and now I want to take you over to the prayer tower where we're in the center of the new city of Jerusalem.
Hello everybody, this is Michael greeting you from the heart of Jerusalem. Right now I'm standing on the balcony of the 14th floor of the Klal building, which is the home of the prayer tower. You can hear some of the traffic just below us, and I want to show you how this building is centered right in the heart of the city of Jerusalem. You look over to my left towards the west, and you can see a tall structure in the distance, which is actually built in the shape of a harp. So there's a large harp called the Harp of David right at the western gate of the city of Jerusalem. And as you come down from the Harp of David, you can see a long silver dome going north to south. That's part of the central open-air market in the center of Jerusalem, Machane Yehuda. This is where several bombings took place during the First and Second Intifadas. This was a hotbed of suicide bombing activity, as was this entire downtown area. And during that time, some of the only people visiting Israel and visiting Jerusalem were believers. So you can also see here, this is Jaffa Road coming from Jaffa, the city of Jaffa, the port city of Jaffa, going all the way down to the Jaffa Gate. You can see the buses going back and forth to the central bus station. And then over towards the east, you can see a neighborhood that's called Mea Shearim. Mea Shearim is one of the most religious neighborhoods in Jerusalem, maybe one of the most religious neighborhoods on the planet. This is where the ultra-Orthodox Jewish community resides, and we're right here positioned next to them so we can pray for God's blessing over this community so that they can walk in the fullness of God's purposes for them and their families. And now as you continue north up to the horizon, the large city that you can see there is Ramallah. So this is right here, plainly in our eyes view, we can see the city of Ramallah that's located in the heartland of Israel, in Judea and Samaria. The headquarters for Fatah is here in Ramallah, and then back towards the southwest is the city of Gaza. So Gaza is only 100 kilometers away from us, and right now there's forces on the ground in Gaza while we're here. While the SWAT team was released to come to the prayer tower, troops were released into Gaza, and it's only 100 kilometers away. So cities like Beersheba and Ashkelon and Sderot are all under rocket fire and have been for several days, while literally hundreds of rockets in these last few weeks have been sent, and thousands of rockets in the last several years have been sent on these cities. And so we're here in the prayer tower, coming in and getting air coverage. We're in the Spirit before the Lord, praying for the purposes of God, praying for the safety of Israel. And today we saw something very interesting in the sky, and we wanted to show it to you. So I hope you're sitting down. You might get a little dizzy here, but we want to show you this the best we can. Now what's happened is the Israeli Air Force is actually patterning in the sky. And what they're doing, this is actually an airborne command center that is stabilized over the city of Jerusalem, doing these regular patterns in the sky, and that at a moment's notice they can adjust the pattern and they can communicate to the rest of the armed forces in the land. So as we're bringing the air coverage in the Spirit, you can see the Israeli Air Force is bringing the communication literally in the sky. So that's just one little snapshot of how we're right here in the center of the heart of Jerusalem, right in the middle of God's purposes and God's timing.